All right, we're live.
All right, welcome back.
Welcome back. Hold on. So this is gonna stay in, but then we're gonna also do all this shit. So.
This is some behind the scenes on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, this is
what up?
Exclusive to YouTube, so this won't be live on the air on Spotify.
On Spotify, no, but on YouTube, yes. What's up? All right.
See a little behind the scenes before we start the show. Thought it'd be a little fun for you guys.
Yeah.
Is this a good angle here, Joe?
Just a good angle, as long as you're talking right into that little whale right there.
Let's fix this a little bit. Joe's the professional audio guy, if you guys didn't know.
Dude, I'm literally just learning as I go.
That's what you gotta do.
Right, baby. All right, so here we go. We're gonna start it up. And welcome back, folks, to We'll Take It From Here with Joe and Don. My name's Joe.
And I'm Don.
And you're listening to a show in which we speak about life with the goal to entertain, but most of all make you think. We talk about a plethora of topics: mindset, positivity, sports, jiu-jitsu. And we have a segment on jiu-jitsu as well. That episode's going to be today. We also talk about politics, and we love to interview guests as well and have them tell us their stories. So if you want to be on the show, just let us know. But before we get on to the show, Don, take it away with some housekeeping, please.
What's going on, guys? Here to do your housekeeping for you. Well, I guess it'd be our housekeeping.
Our housekeeping. It's all good.
Yeah. Guys, welcome back to the show. We truly appreciate every single week. It's so cool when you guys reach out to us and say you're enjoying it. And that's just, I don't know, never gets old. So that's really cool. We are on YouTube now. So we're actually doing something a little new, which we started now, just kind of in the moment. You kind of see some behind the scenes of the podcast on YouTube for a little bit before we start. So that's really cool. So make sure you go over to YouTube, subscribe, like, comment, share. I know it's a pain in the ass liking and subscribing, but it takes 2 seconds. Do us a favor. Our goal is 1,000 subscribers because that opens up a lot of opportunities for us as far as like monetary ads on the YouTube and things like that. So that's really cool. So that's exciting. So do us a favor, subscribe. And if you want to, if you don't like YouTube, don't worry about it. But we're also on Spotify, Apple, wherever you're listening. If you would be so kind, leave us a review and a rating. That helps us grow the show, helps us get our message out there. And like we always say, we're just trying to be a positive light in a world full of a lot of darkness. So if we can be an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours of your time where you're just like, man, I feel good right now, you know, after listening to Joe and Don, the amazing guest that we have on, whoever it is. That's our mission. That's, would be a mission accomplished. So without further ado, we're going to hop into JitZone.
JitZone, baby. Yeah, fuck it. But before we get into JitZone, I wanted to say a couple things. Welcome to Belgium. We are an international podcast.
Wow, this is true.
Yeah, so Belgium has joined the group. So what's up, guys? I don't know if you guys understand English. I hope you do. Listening.
We should translate the show.
We should, dude. We should translate that show. Would be dope.
At least like Spanish or something.
Yeah, man, we can do that. I can do Italian. Yeah. None of my boys from Italy want to watch the show. What the fuck's up with that?
Oh, man.
Anyway, one thing, I don't know where they're from because you can see like the little counties. And we still don't know if these are humans or robots. But if you're humans, we love you. For robots, we also love you because I don't want to die when you guys say robots.
Exactly.
So,
yeah. Speaking of robots, if you guys don't know, I do have a detailing business, if you guys ever need something done. But I do have a special going on for UFOs right now, so just trying to get that message out there.
Yeah.
Aliens, if you're listening, I come in peace. So first 5 UFOs are free.
Yeah, dude. I heard the UFO special is great. I gave Don my flying disc the other day. It was great. Yeah. But no, also, before we hop on the show, I just want to say, like, how you doing, man? How's your week going?
Doing good, man.
Yeah.
Doing good, yeah. Actually, work is going really well.
Okay.
Having a great time with that. And, dude, I just loving life, man.
Dude.
Really loving life, which is really cool because there's obviously been times in my life where I haven't. But it's just amazing when you put in the work on yourself, mentally, spiritually. If you're always learning about things and trying to be better, one day it just kind of compounds. And you're like, damn. I'm in a really good place.
Bro,
that's an awesome feeling.
Hell yeah, dude.
So how about you, man?
Yeah, man, everything's going well. Honestly, this week's gonna be dope. Well, one, I'm glad to hear that you're doing well.
Thanks,
and you know what? A little testament to that, dude. You had to go through those tough times to now feel the good, right? The actual good of the good.
For sure.
But yeah, no, I'm doing well, doing myself. Work's going well. This podcast, I'm fucking having a great time doing that. And also, this week I go to Guns and Geese.
That's
So
this
we're
week.
Louisiana, bro.
Yo, let's
tomorrow,
go.
bro.
Tomorrow.
Fucking can't wait. Dude,
So tomorrow's Thursday.
tomorrow's
Thursday to Sunday?
Thursday to Sunday, but I come back Monday morning.
Got it.
I didn't know what time I didn't know when to take my Sunday flight, so I just said, fuck it, I'll do Monday. I can't wait. So I'm literally going on a 3-day course where I do jiu-jitsu and shoot guns. Like, I don't know any other weekend that could be better than
Right?
that. Like, sign me the fuck up.
Yeah.
But I think the coolest thing about it too is I really can't wait to meet like-minded individuals from around the country.
It's huge.
Yeah, to expand that network. It's
Yeah.
gonna be a lot of fun. And the 3 guys who run it, I think it's more than 3 guys, but the 3 main guys who run it, like a bunch of savages. I don't know them personally, not really. I don't know them personally. I'll meet them this weekend, but just from their messages and their like pages and their accomplishments and accolades, it's gonna be a really fucking cool day.
Well, dude, Greg Anderson, who obviously runs the show, right?
He's one of them. Yeah, it's Greg Anderson, Greg Lappin, and Joao Assis. Joao Assis is a world champion jiu-jitsu practitioner. Greg Lappin is down in Louisiana. He owns his own jiu-jitsu gym. So he's an entrepreneur, and he's also part of the SWAT team, or he was part of the SWAT team.
Oh, wow, cool.
I could be wrong on that one. And then Greg also is an entrepreneur. Greg Anderson owns his own jiu-jitsu academy out in Washington.
Got it.
And then he's also ex-military in the regiment and ex-Seattle police and with the feds.
So I actually saw a post he made on Instagram the other day. I kind of thought of you. I wasn't sure when you were going on this, but he did 5 for 5 at 50 yards with a pistol.
5 for 5 for 50 yards with a pistol?
Yeah, I was like, you can't even see the target. So you're learning from the best.
Dude, it's going to be so much fun. I cannot wait. And we also it's actually a smaller class this time, apparently. And which is cool,
great.
Which is great because now we get to actually get in a tighter group with all the other guys that are going to be there. And there's actually one lady.
Beautiful.
And it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to meet them. Like, we already have a group chat and shit, so it's cool.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Well, dude, that's a testament. Like, you haven't even been there yet, but like what you're doing right now, there's certain aspects of what you're doing that's going to be uncomfortable for you.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Maybe not. But
well, I mean,
it's definitely getting outside of your comfort zone.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm going there by myself, but I can't fucking wait. I mean, yeah, dude. Well, as we're going to talk about today, which is the topic of jiu-jitsu in this JitZone episode, even though I've been doing jits for 3 years, like 3 years and a month, the shit that's still every day I'm learning. And guns, man.
Sure, man.
I'm not as I haven't gone as much as I should have gone, considering I own guns.
Yeah.
But I have shot a little bit. But this is gonna be something else. This is gonna be completely different. And fuck yeah, whatever. Get vulnerable. I love it. I love getting vulnerable. Being vulnerable is when you grow.
It's the best.
Yeah,
it's the only way to grow.
Exactly.
So, dude, I'm excited for you.
Thanks, bro. And then you got any trips coming up or no?
No, nothing coming up at the moment. Yeah.
Me and you should plan a fucking trip.
We should.
Someday. We should just go somewhere. I don't know.
We should.
I mean, we really can't though, because wherever we go, there's like fucking billions of fucking.
Well, we gotta have Matt Sequence do the security detail. Typically, he handles the security for us. Right, Matt?
What's up, Matt? Yeah. That's what happens when you run a podcast.
Yeah, I mean, it's, the guests know it. That's just there's pros and cons to being a guest on our show.
Yeah, I mean,
you call it a pro or a con, but yeah, it's like the paparazzi's crazy. You gotta get your windows tinted for sure.
So. Which is a nice little plug there for you, tinted windows.
Which I will be doing window tinting. In the next few months.
Oh my god.
908-6. I don't know my business number by heart yet. Shit.
Fuck, bro. Don't worry. Break free detail.
You know what? You can call my personal cell. 908-914-6794.
You're gonna get so many dick pics.
Yeah. Oh fuck. Hope not.
Hope so. Anyway, let's get into the show.
Yeah, man.
JitZone 2. So we were supposed to have a guest today. That got rescheduled. All good. That guest will be coming on in a couple weeks. Can't wait for that episode. So today we're going to do a nice little JitZone episode. What does Jiu-Jitsu mean? Jiu-Jitsu mean to you? So that's the topic. I feel like that would be a good thing to talk about for our second episode. What does it mean to you? What is it? What is basically on a mental level, on a sport level, whatever. And we also asked you today, and I do have some responses, so for those of you who responded, thank you. But I guess we'll start with you, brother. What does Jiu-Jitsu mean to you? Because you're pretty new into this. I mean, you're not new, but you're newer, I would say.
I definitely consider myself new.
How many months is it? It's not a year yet, right?
Well, I guess like 6 months of consistent training.
And then because you're...
But like honestly, in the first 3 or 4 months, I was only going like 1 or 2 days a week.
Okay.
And then I'd say the last 2 months, I went like, 4 or 5 days training, which was awesome. And then I had hernia surgery, so I had to stop.
But you're coming up on it. I have only like 2 weeks left, right?
Yeah, man, about another 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah.
And I'll be back to training, and I can't fucking wait, dude.
Bro, you're probably like a hungry dog, dude.
Oh my god. Well, dude, it's crazy. Like, I made a post about this last night on my Instagram. You know, training has been such a huge part of my life for years now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, training in, weightlifting, and now Jiu-Jitsu the past year. Just about. So not being able to do any of that was really, really challenging. But I'm just really, really glad that I worked on my mental toughness these past few years, because I've been able to stay, I'm actually down a couple pounds. I've been able to eat right. I've been able to stay mentally sharp even without that training.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you what were you doing to keep your mental and physical health intact?
I think I'm just riding off the coattails of the work I've put in the past few years. Awesome. As far as my mentality. Mm-hmm. But also, like I eat pretty clean. Like if you guys follow me, sometimes I have fast food, but for me, like it's all about the balance for me. Yeah. Like I'm not too restrictive on one side of the scale, I guess I would say. Yeah. And that's been really, really helpful for me. I drink a lot of water. I pretty much only drink water, 100 ounces to a gallon a day.
God dang, yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So that's been really helpful. And like, honestly, I started this new morning routine. That's been absolutely amazing for me.
Awesome.
I'll just like start the day, the first hour, not on any technology, no phone, no computer, nothing. This is when I'll get my reading done. I do 10 pages a day of a book. I've been getting into autobiographies recently, so awesome. That's been great. Reading about Michael Jordan right now.
Oh, okay, cool.
And then, I'll just hop into some prayer. I do gratitude journaling. I read the Bible a little bit.
Fuck yeah.
Drink some water, drink coffee, and then I'm like primed for my day, man.
Nice. Yeah, you already got a lot accomplished with that first hour, dude.
Yeah. Which, like, dude, I never did this routine before. Like, usually I would just go right to the gym.
Yeah.
So it's almost like it's, this happening was almost like a good thing.
Yeah.
Because it got me this new routine that is just really good. So.
Awesome.
But it's going good.
Cool, awesome. But one thing that's good about this though is that your 6 to 8 weeks was I think 8 weeks is now your recovery time.
Yeah.
But if we're gonna take it back to like what does jiu-jitsu mean? Mm-hmm. Jiu-jitsu is like longevity.
Sure.
Like it don't matter because you being out for 8 weeks is really just a blip in your fucking journey.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, like you're gonna 100%. Come back. I bet you what you're gonna see is you're gonna come back, dude, and I don't know how, you'll maybe ease into it with a couple flow rolls, or maybe you'll go, I don't know, whatever you decide. But you'll see that when you're focusing on the flow and you're focusing on the technique, you start to get better. Because that's what happened to me when I had my injury. Yeah, dude, I was out 4 months, and then when my PT cleared me, right? Matt, shout out Matt. I don't know if you listened, but did a hell of a job on me. And when I got back in, dude, the first month and a half, I wasn't going balls to the wall, dude. I was just playing flow, choosing my roles wisely, and then I was starting to see openings. So I was starting to play more. I love to stand up, right? I'm a wrestler. I'm not a wrestler, but I like to wrestle, right? So I will always, start from the feet and try to take you down. I don't like to pull guard too much, but I was forced to start from my butt, start sitting, pull guard.
Because of your knee.
Yeah, because of my knee. I couldn't, at the time, I didn't want to risk a re-injury by going too fast back into the game. So yeah, dude, the longevity about it is great. And what you're gonna see too is you're gonna see after a couple of months, like, dude, that blip just goes away.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a little nervous to get back into training.
Nah, dude, don't.
I'm gonna forget everything. I feel like I forgot everything.
Bro, some days you go into the gym, you do well. Some days you go to the gym, you're like, dude, I don't learn what the fuck.
You know what?
That's what I'm injured.
What I'm excited about is to get back into training and see all these guys that I was training with, like pretty consistently, and their progress.
Yeah,
it's gonna. If I had to guess, I'm not a betting man, but Jay Cuz, all them guys, man. I bet you they're light years from just 2 months ago.
Oh, they definitely. Those guys are heavy intense into the training, so I could definitely see them being having made massive improvements. Yeah. But I'm telling you, dude, don't be nervous. Go into it probably go into it light maybe. This is my suggestion. You don't know how it sounds. go into light the first week, see how that midsection feels.
Yep.
And then it feels good. Just
good idea.
It's
a good idea.
And then it's last time
then
catch up.
Then it's
catch up.
Yeah, and then it's game on.
Yeah,
and then there's no excuse. So,
I
gotta take it easy.
No, you gotta fucking do it.
So super stoked about that.
Yeah,
But
sure.
What's jiu-jitsu mean to me?
Yeah.
Shit, I guess a lot of things. I guess number one would be it's just a daily test to see what I can do. That's a good answer.
That's a great answer. We want to expand upon that. What do you mean by daily test for people? So basically, for those listeners that may not do the sport, and you know what, I should preface this actually, because I did ask the question, what does jiu-jitsu or martial arts mean to you? But I think the only martial art you've ever done is jiu-jitsu.
Yeah,
so for you, it's jiu-jitsu. But like, what do you mean a daily test? Is it a daily physical test, a daily mental test? Is it a daily chest test? Is it a daily...
Honestly, for me, man, it's just like, can I show up, train for an hour, and go home? And can I do that every day? Like, whatever happens in that hour happens, but like, can I show up and get the job done to the best of my ability?
Do you ever have
to test?
Yeah, absolutely. Do you ever have to play the test with yourself that maybe you don't want to go to training and you force yourself to go?
From what I remember, like every day. It was like, you know what? It's funny. Like in the very, very beginning, I would make excuses. Oh, I'm busy. Like I got a lot going on. I'm not going. And then it's just like I adjusted my priorities to like I actually wanted to be there and wanted to get better and wanted to train. So then it was like I made it work with my schedule, and then went more as well because like I just wanted to get better.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's what I mean by the test is
hold yourself accountable.
Hold yourself accountable.
I like that.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I just really like, obviously, the community of people with jiu-jitsu is really, really great.
Yeah, you got a great school there. Right?
I mean, Pure and Lobo, awesome. Every single person there, absolutely amazing people.
Yep.
So that's cool. And yeah, I guess just like it symbolizes getting out of my comfort zone because before meeting you, it's something I never would have done, man.
Bro, we met on the mat stuff.
We did. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, it was fucking cool.
Like I never would have done that.
Yeah, but I feel like dude, if you think about it, and I think you explained this on a show when we met, or you explained on the show how we met. Didn't you said that you felt a little uncomfortable going up to that mat? Because you were like, what the fuck am I doing?
Dude, I didn't even feel comfortable taking my shoes off. I was like, I'm barefoot right now. Yeah. Like, this is weird.
That's fucked, yeah.
So.
All right, man, dude.
The next step is competitions.
Are you gonna do it?
Hell yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, nervous as hell about that.
Dude, it's so much fun. Yeah, you get the little adrenaline dump.
But I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna throw myself into it.
That's
so, Adrian, if you're listening, you can count me in, man.
Count him in, Adrian.
I'm gonna get steamrolled the
first, you know what we should do?
time.
You know what we should do? No. Don't say that, bro. Don't say that. Don't say that.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Words are powerful, bro, right?
You're right. I tell you that all the time.
Dude, right?
Like every day.
Because now you're putting that in your subconscious.
You're right.
All right. Look, here's what we'll do. We should get a tournament. Like me and you should look up a tournament, somewhat semi-local, right? We can even if it's in PA, you know. And then me and you should sign up for that tournament. Now, obviously, we won't be going against each other because of the different levels, like belts. Some do by belts. Yeah. But what we can do is like when I'm there, I can coach you, and along with Adrian. And when, like, for me, you can we'll just support each other. I think that's a good fight.
That'd be badass. I mean, I can't coach you, but
no, don't worry, dude.
Come on, Joe.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, Joe. Keep going. You got this, man.
Yo, but that's as much coaching as you need, dude. When I was competing in Naga in November, right? Yeah. It was me, and then there was a couple other people from Pure, and one of the kids that I didn't really know him too well, but we got a little close there. And I remember we were just sitting down for each other's rounds, and we were acting as we were sitting in the coaches seat. Okay. But like, dude, I'm no coach, right? So when I'm going there, I'm trying to do my best of my ability, seeing what I can tell them. But I just remember being like, oh, okay, yeah, all right, watch this. I just remember I was trying my best. I was like, all right, yo, dude, go smash single leg. But then in my mind, I'm like, dude, this kid's been wrestling. He's a wrestling coach, so he knows what he's doing. So he takes him down. And I remember the one dude was pretty good, and I just remember this kid, our kid from Pure is winning the match. And this kid the other opponent almost throws he's trying so hard to throw a triangle, dude. But I see him pulling his head down, controlling his head, and I'm like, dude, he's gonna jump for the triangle. And I just looked at the clock, and there was 15 seconds left, and I just screamed, 15 seconds. Dude, there's 15 seconds. And then like there's so much chaos going on. I'm like, dude, I don't even know if he hears me.
Yeah.
I just keep 15 seconds, don't fucking give up. And then he wins the thing.
They won.
And I was like, did you hear me? He goes, bro, I just kept hearing 15 seconds. He screamed. I was like, all right, I did my job.
It's amazing.
I don't know.
It's amazing.
Oh,
well, dude, speaking of coaches, like Adrian is so fun to watch coach.
Dude, he posts all the time. Like when his boys, when they win, he's like fucking hitting them.
He goes into another. It's like another Adrian.
It's a passion.
Because Adrian is, you know, he is like, I don't know, he's a pretty laid back guy.
Yeah.
Then like get him on the mat, coaching. He's like another. It's just really cool to watch.
It is. It is really cool.
Adrian's voice gets different.
Does it?
Yeah, he like starts yelling and stuff.
Bro, you yelling over there?
No, but it's awesome, man. I mean, just like the environment of the competition is really cool.
Yeah, dude.
Like a few weeks ago, where'd I go? Down. What town was that? Shit. I don't know, some match. No, it was Mawa.
Oh, Mawa, okay. I was completely wrong.
There was a competition going on there that Lobo was in, and I don't know, man, it was just cool. There was, you know, a ton of people there in this gym. It was packed, and everybody's just like, you know, beating each other up.
Love it. Yeah, hey, man.
So,
do you know what's so funny when you see the less experienced, mostly the white belts in the tournament, like the novice, quote unquote, they go so fucking, like, it's cool. Like, they go balls to the wall. That's awesome. And I remember I was at this fucking tournament where some dude was pulling like an ankle lock, like a straight ankle lock, and I guess he was allowed to do it per the rules. But like, when they're, like, the amount of control this kid had him by the ankle and like lifted him up, and the other dude just didn't, like, you know, said fuck it. So he basically was like making the other kid was like an L. He had the dude was lifting him up and then like literally just dangling, and the kid's head was like 5 inches off the mat. I was listening to myself, I was like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, what's going on?
They don't even know any better. But,
yeah, it's true. It's true. Yeah. But what's Jiu-Jitsu mean to you?
Dude, Jiu-Jitsu means a lot to me. It means confidence, you know, building on a confidence with self-defense. It means getting rid of pride, ego. I mean, we all still have it.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
You keep it in check, dude. It means holding myself accountable. It means, finding my weaknesses, right? Every fucking time, finding my weaknesses. It means testing my ability to go against, I don't know, just adversity, I guess, you know?
Yeah, man.
Every fucking time, man, I'm just giving it my all and learning. You know, I tried that thing 7 times against the same person. Maybe I should not try it the 8th time because it's not working.
True.
You know? Or, hey, I tried it 5 times and I'm getting there, so the 6th time's gonna be it.
Yeah.
You know, like tweaking games. But it also, for me, it's a way to calm my mind. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm on there all the time.
Definitely.
I could have a bad day, go in, fucking train, and at the end of the day, you have no energy to be mad, so you're just laughing with everyone.
That's a good point.
You do, literally, and especially at work when everyone's chilling before and after, you can't bring your bad attitude into there. No. I mean, and you know, not to say that you can't, not that it's not allowed, it's just the whole atmosphere, everyone will lift you up. Like, you know, you radiate off each other. Dude, yeah, that's what it means to me. It means...
Well, shit, I love that. I agree with all that.
Yeah, fuck, I don't know, like, you know, today I, just in general, when people will tap you, right? Who may be your level or maybe you're more experienced, but at being as competitive as I am, I will always just, hey man, good job. Fuck yeah, good job. But in my head, I'm like, dude, for fuck, dude, you lost. But it's like, I can't, dude, good job. You did everything you needed to do correctly and you got me. Like, I lost. That's it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I learned that shit. You know, one thing I learned about myself too, when I'm going with someone who's much, much better than me, okay, I will think less and I'll do more. Then when I'm going with someone who is my skill level or maybe a little less skill level, right, but not a complete beginner, I will think more because I don't want to lose. Because I think it's bad. And this is a wrong mindset.
Because, like, you kind of have that ego.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And it's a wrong mindset. I 1000% recognize it's the wrong mindset. But I'll have it. And then that's why today I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to do it. No matter who I'm going against, I'm just going to do the same shit in my game. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. But it was a good 5 rounds.
That's amazing.
Dude, that's how it's got to be.
It's amazing.
Yeah, so if you're for you youngins out there, or maybe this is a big blue belt thing, even if there's a guy who just got promoted to blue belt or white belt who's really fucking good, don't be afraid to experiment. Don't be afraid to just do. And you know, if you get fucking you lose, you lose. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Like, it really gives a shit, man.
It's true.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I love that. There's so many, I mean, we've talked about this a billion times too. Just all those different things that you mentioned right there don't just apply to jiu-jitsu.
No, it applies to life.
They apply to every single aspect of your life. That's where I think the art of mixed martial arts comes in.
Yeah.
Because that's part of it.
Yeah,
I think for sure.
No, for 1,000%. You know, a lot of the times, because while you're on the mats, you are faced with, or even let's just say, fuck it, Muay Thai, right? And you're sparring, or Jiu-Jitsu sparring, or whatever. You're faced with a new threat each time. You're faced with a new obstacle each time. So you got to go over. Like, you know, there is repetition, but you've got to play a little bit of chess. And maybe one day the person moves the rook, but then the next round he starts out by moving the fucking horse or knight, whatever it's called. Like, man, you got to adjust to that. You know what I mean? But that's like life too, especially when you're doing a lot of shit at work. You know, new situations there's repetition, but then there's also new shit that gets thrown at you. You know, with running your own business, there's probably new obstacles that appear every day. Now you have to approach it in a different mindset, right? For sure. You've got to take a different approach. That's literally the same thing. So,
do you have a go-to move in jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, I've been working the back mostly. So I will try to get you. I'll try to get your back if I can get your back. I try to do a collar choke, but I don't know. I have to tighten up how I'm approaching that. Okay. But what I'll do is I'll try to switch to a bow and arrow. Got that a couple times, so I try that a lot. And then if I have you on your side, I'll try to loop around for an arm bar.
Got it.
Yeah. So like if I let you, because like I don't like to mount, and the reason why I say that is I need to improve it. But when I have your back, if you're good at slipping away, the common response then is to get into mount, right? So the person on the bottom will then, you know, you can let go of your hook. That foot then comes over their body, and you just crawl on top of them, essentially, right? You get on top, not crawl. But for me, I don't like that because people are very, very good at getting out of my mount. So what I'll do is I will try to sort of S-mount you, and then see from there. If you're giving me your arm, I'll go for your arm. If you're not, I'll try to do maybe a bow and arrow. But you know, it's all cool shit. Like it's cool to see the progression. It's cool to learn the move. Definitely. Shout out Joey Campese for privates. Helps a lot, dude. He's fucking awesome, phenomenal. And each time that Joey teaches me a move, I'll try to use it in training. And then in the beginning, some moves I get quicker than others. But in the beginning, you'll see you're like, all right, fuck it. Damn, that didn't work. But then I keep doing it, and I'm like, oh, it's starting to work. And then it's, oh, I got to positioning, and but my hand wasn't that deep for the choke, so that's why they didn't tap. And then the next time, you tap them, and you're like, fuck, this works. And then I have the problem, though, of not, like, when you learn a new move, you should be going with people relatively your experience or lower. Because then you could work the fucking move.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, my dumb ass is wondering why it's not working. I'm going with people who are like 5 years more experienced.
Such an idiot. Why am I not good at this?
It's like, yeah.
Versus somebody who knows exactly what you're doing.
Yeah, dude. And I'll do the thing too where like I'll have someone uke for me, which means they're like the practice dummy, so to speak, in the private lesson. Got it. I'll try the move I did in the roll against that uke. And then I'll just laugh. I'm like, they'll laugh too. They're like, bro, I knew it was coming.
That's funny.
Good shit. But you know, let's get some of these people.
Yeah.
I think this is gonna be a shorter episode today, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Let's see. Bing, bing, bing.
We're excited to bring more of you guys here on the show for JitZone in particular. So
yeah, JitZone too, and even if you want to fucking just come on the show, guys. If we ask you to be on the show and you just genuinely don't want to be on the show, that's awesome. No worries. We will not get offended. But a common response is, no one wants to hear my story. Guys, that's literally been some of the best episodes we've had.
Well, every single episode has been amazing.
Literally,
when somebody has said that.
When somebody said that. So if that's the reason why you're thinking, just reconsider. If you still want to come on, don't come on. All right. Adrian. So what does jiu-jitsu mean to you? He has a two-part answer. His first part says, jiu-jitsu to me is the art of perseverance, which I think you touched on, and has taught me to push forward. Yeah, I would say so. You know, I mean, dude, you went from starting to getting your black belt to opening your own fucking school to now this is your full-time job. So hell yeah, dude. Good for you.
So wait, did you you posted
I posted, what does Jiu-Jitsu mean? These are the responses.
Oh, these are responses.
Yeah, this is like a modified question time.
No, I like this.
Yeah.
So read that again for Adrian?
Sure. He's got a two-part. The first one is, Jiu-Jitsu to me is the art of perseverance and has taught me to push forward.
Oh man,
yeah.
Didn't I say the same thing?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And his second is, when times are hard and not to fear the unknown. Oh, taught him about when times are hard. Okay, so hard times. And not to fear the unknown. I like that because it's always an unknown.
I like that a
it's
lot.
Always an unknown. And he puts the little lobo in there, the nice little wolf.
Hey.
It's fucking sick. Christian, what's up, brother? Haven't seen you in a bit. We gotta roll the next time we're together. Yo, me, I love it because when you roll, you're in the heat of the moment and you forget about your problems.
Amen.
That is true. That goes to a lot of the testing about thinking instead of doing.
I mean,
or excuse me, doing instead of thinking.
You can't possibly. I mean, you might be doing that, but if you do, you're just gonna get you're gonna get destroyed. So you gotta focus on what you're doing.
Bro, you do literally gotta keep your fucking game plan, and you've got to be able to. If you have a game plan, you've got to have backups, right? So like then this goes to what he's saying. So let's just say his plan is to get your back and then submit you. But then he gets you back and the person slips out. All right, you're not getting the mount, like we were talking about before.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the mount. Okay, now I gotta just my mount's not that strong. Get back to side control. You know, it's like a constant fucking flow. Oh, Joe Farina, what's up?
What's up, man?
Martial arts means everything to me. It gave me a great life. Jiu-Jitsu keeps me humble. Now, this is fucking awesome answer. And if you want to learn more about this answer, listen to episode 58.
Yeah, I'm shaking
with Joe Farina.
I'm shaking my head right now because Joe, you're the most humble guy I've probably never met as far as jiu-jitsu and what you're capable of in martial arts.
Yeah, dude, fuck yeah, man. So definitely, folks, if you haven't listened to 58 already, go and listen to that one and you'll learn Joe Farina's story. So those were the four there, and then of course we got I got him before he sent his questions in.
Anthony?
Yep, Anthony Lenzo-Manny. All right, so he put it in the martial arts perspective because as some of you already know, if you've listened to this episode, he's more than just a jiu-jitsu practitioner. He's also a black belt in karate. So for him, it was martial arts. And so does Joe. In general, it's confidence, okay? Everyone thinks martial arts is to learn how to beat people up and learn how to beat Jean-Claude Van Damme. But in reality, it's for those people that need help building confidence and character. We've talked in the past and multiple guests have said it. Martial arts is an ego killer, true. You'll learn how to let go of the macho, I'm better than everyone and can beat and best everyone. Or I think you meant to say beat everyone. Especially BJJ, that's the sport that a person who weighs 120 pounds can outmaneuver a person who is 220 pounds. That is very true. Technique beats strength when the person's not trained. Martial arts to me has helped me gain confidence, but more importantly, it has helped me find who I am and can be, but will also give me friends I can talk to and count on. That's fucking important, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
That's important, and a little testament to that is find a gym. If you're wondering, hey, I want to start, regardless of the martial art, find a gym where you get along with the other students and the instructors.
Definitely.
Is this your people? If it's your people, you do it. If they're camaraderie, go there. You know what I mean? Sure, you want to learn from the best, awesome. But if the people that go there are, not good, then by the means like maybe they're not good at like a technical skill, but they're just not good people. That's gonna make for some, and I can't say this from experience, but I've heard from other people saying that, like, yeah, dude, the gym, I got bad vibes from the gym and people weren't nice and it just wasn't me. Okay, that's your sign. Go to another gym. There's plenty of gyms around here, man.
All about the vibe.
All about the vibe, man. You'll love it.
I'm putting that on a fucking shirt, by the way.
We
have to.
Dude, why not? Oh, by the way, speaking of shirts, we have our shirts available. We still have some available. So go to the link tree in our We'll Take It From Here podcast Instagram page and there's a Google form you can order from there.
Hell yeah.
So we got shirts, but yeah, we'll definitely make some more.
Definitely gonna be working on some more things as well.
Yeah.
Merchandise and stuff.
Fuck yeah. So those are all the responses we got, and we're really thankful for you guys to have given those responses. They were great responses, and I think they really tied into what we spoke about today.
Definitely.
So that just goes to show you too that like it's all the same. Like everyone has the same approach to martial art.
For sure.
Yeah, and I think that's important. That part of the community.
I think a testament to martial arts and jiu-jitsu in particular is everybody's response is typically exactly the same.
Yeah.
As far as what it does for them.
Because but that's like a testament to what it is.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like
exactly.
A lot of people are saying the same shit must be having that same impact. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Cool,
so,
man.
Right on, dude.
Awesome. Yeah, man, I don't know. I mean, I feel like we've covered that. I think that was good enough. We can cut it short here. I don't know if you have anything to add at that point or...
Nah, I think pretty much touched on the things I was going to touch on today.
Fuck yeah, dude. And like I said, we'll be continuing to get guests, guys. We love the episodes we're interviewing. You guys are really fucking interesting. Yeah, like I said, go check out Farina's episode 58. And we're going to have more of you on. I know there's a couple of you that want to come on to discuss some things with JitZone. Hell yeah. If you've been on the show for the first time and you want to come back on for a JitZone, hell yeah. If you want to just come on in general, just let us know. We'll ask you. We'll get these things going. We have a lot of cool people down the pipe that I know right now. Just got to get the logistics settled out, and they're going to be some banger episodes.
Well, and that's the thing too. I just want to touch on that too. If you don't want to come on here and like share your story and all this and that, if that's not your thing, cool. Like we'll just hop on here and talk about jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I think like we'll have fun with that.
For sure. Absolutely. Awesome. Well, guys, thank you for listening. We will be back next week with we're gonna have Ashley on from Pure MMA.
Awesome.
So
awesome.
And then we have James from Pure MMA coming on the week after that. So there's
beautiful.
Two fucking fun ones, and there's a couple other people that I need to get the logistics down and follow up with them, and we'll have some more. Yeah.
Dude, it's cool. Something I was thinking about on the way here was like, I feel like this show has kind of made me live life more in a weird way. Because I feel like I'm just trying to live life as full. Like I'm trying to do as much as I possibly can from Wednesday to Wednesday.
Yeah, dude. It's crazy, dude.
Because honestly,
life slowed down a little.
It's slowed down, but it's slowed down. Yeah, I think you're right. It's slowed down.
For me,
but I feel like I've done more.
Yeah. No, I know exactly. Like me and you're on the same vibe right now.
We definitely are.
Yeah,
we definitely are. So. I don't know. That's just a testament, I think, to doing something consistently. Yeah. So, like, if we want to tie this back into jiu-jitsu, what we could also say with the podcast, doing it consistently, once a week, every single week. It's very, very powerful. So, whether you're just starting out in jiu-jitsu or you're 10 years in, that consistency really does a lot.
It does, man. It does. Yeah. It's a journey, baby.
Live as much as you can from Wednesday to Wednesday.
I love that.
For you listening, Thursday to Thursday.
Thursday to Thursday. Heck yeah. All right, guys.
Guys, give us a follow on Instagram at We'll Take It From Here Podcast. Forgot to mention that before. I'm at Don Shoemaker Jr. Joe is at Joe Francesco 48.
Baby 48. I don't know why I said that. It's all good.
And that's the show. You're listening to JitZone with Joe and Don.
That's good.
All right. YouTube, that's the show, baby.
That's the show, baby. That's how we do it.
That's how we do. No edits, no nothing. You saw it here. Peace.